Okay, so this is the training for purchasing PBNs. In this video, I will show you what to look for when buying a PBN. So to start with, we go to TB Solutions. So tbsolutions.info. And this is just one of the places we buy our PBNs. And we will continue, we'll have other sources, but this is one of the main ones. So secondly to this, we want to open up majestic.com, Majestic SEO. And this is where we're going to have a look at the quality of the PBNs. And then over here, we make sure we sign in. The login details are in the spreadsheet, as are the login details for TB Solutions. Okay, so we log into the account. What we do is click all domains. Alright, then they're going to show up the domains. Just give it a moment. Okay, so now all the domains have loaded. We want to select price to 100 because we don't want to spend more than $100 for each. And then we want to make sure we have English selected here. Then click apply. Alright, so then that's what we're good with. So then what we want to start is the higher the page ranking, the PR, it's going to be slightly better for the PBN. So we start with 7 and we ultimately work our way down. So there's no records found here, meaning that between $0 and $100 on page rank 7 there's no domains. So we move to the next one, 6. So now we've got 2 here. So what we need to do is we need to copy the name of the domain, put it into Majestic, paste that in there, click search, and we want it to be selected on root domain. So there's a number here, root domain. Right, so then what we want to look for is trust flow, citation flow, external backlinks, and down here at the anchor text. So what we want is we want trust flow to at least be 10, citation flow to at least be 10, external backlinks to be 100, at least be 100, and this anchor text, there's none here, but we want it to say other anchor text, and we want that to make a good portion of this pie here. So if we go click, let me just show you an example. So there's no other anchor text at all. So if it looks promising, if the domain looks promising, then what we do, go into Google Drive, go RAM Shared, Documents and Sheets, PBN and Hosting, and then here's our Purchase PBN Excel sheet. So we open that up. It's up here. So then what we do, like I said, we want this to be 10, this to be 10, this to be at least 100, and we want to have other anchor text. Now this domain doesn't have 10 here, and it doesn't have any other anchor text. So you can have a look here at historic as well. So you want to have a look at both fresh index and historic index. So again, we've got 28, which passes 10. This is 9. Although it's not 10, it's very close, and this 28 makes it worth it. We've got over 100, so that's good. But again, there's no other anchor text, so I'm not interested in this domain. So then we try the next one. Remember to do both on historic and fresh. Okay, so that doesn't meet 10, that doesn't meet 10. That's good. And here you go, see, here's a prime example of other anchor text. Alright, so we want, very much like that, we want a big portion to be other, but it's not. Alright, so this one's no good either because neither of those values made to 10. So then we go back here, and then we drop down, page 5. Alright, so I start at the bottom because that's the cheapest. So that's poor, 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 poor. We'll try the historic index as well. Again, there's nothing there, so we skip and we move to the next one. Okay, so now I've found one here, dgcsac.com. So this meets the 10, this meets over 10, so 13. It's got over 1,000, and it's got good other anchor text, a big portion. So then what I do with this is I grab the domain, we put it in the Excel spreadsheet, like so, and then we fill in the information. So at the moment we're on historic, as you can see. So 10, 13, backlinks to 61, another anchor 48. Alright, so then we go onto the fresh index, because we want to make sure both the fresh and the historic show some positive ratings, which they do. So this is 19, 13, 1753. There's no text. Alright, so that's a potential. So what I do then is I have a look where it is. Okay, there it is there. So I click it, so we add it to cart, and then we can remove the ones we don't want later on. And again, you just keep working your way through until you find or come across ones that fulfill on the requirements that we are after. Okay, so then eventually you would have a full list completed of these. So you'd go through and say you wanted to buy 5 or so PBNs. You'd wait until you had 5 that you were really happy with the results until you committed. So often I'll go through and every PBN and I'll end up with a list of about 20 or so, and I only want to buy about 10. So then I'll go through and I'll cut the ones that I'm not particularly fond of. To do this, again, you just double check and go through, okay, is this over 10? Okay, yes, yes, okay, no. Alright, but the 15 makes up for it a little bit, but not entirely. Has it got, is this 10? That's yes, that's close enough, yes. Is backlinks over 100? Yes, yes, yes. Much anchor text? No. It's alright? Yes. Trust flow, is it that 10? You go through again, 10, 100, text. Okay, so I would actually consider all these 3 to be good. Even though this one has got low here, it's made up for here. Even though, you know, this one's low here, it's good here and here. So would I buy them? I'd say yes. So this is just for your own record. Yes, yes, yes. Done. So then you obviously go back to TB Solutions. You go to your cart. You go to checkout. Now when I go and do the final price checking, the final checks of all of these, I have a look which ones I've said yes to. So I keep them in the cart. Which ones I've said no, I then remove them from the cart. So if we were then to purchase all these, we would then proceed and hit next. We then go to PayPal and make our payment. And then finally we enter the information that it requests, which will be, so whoever the registrar is. So here it's Network Solutions, so they'll ask us to enter our Network Solutions registration code, which can be found by signing into Network Solutions. Same as if it was Big Rock or Namecheap, whatever, they would ask for a specific information piece, which you would provide either from our login information or from going onto the registrar. Once that's done, you go to your inbox, and TB Solutions will let you know when they've been pushed to your account. So if you have a look here, this is the last lot we bought, and they'll let you know the following domains have been pushed to your account. So all of these domains that we purchased, and then this is the registrar that they went to, and then here is saying that they've been transferred. So now they'll be in our Network Solutions and Big Rock account. Alright, that's when we open up the management, PBN management, sheet once they've been purchased, and on the domains tab, that's where we add them all in. So you can see all the ones I've added here that we've purchased and have been pushed to our account. So now they're sitting here ready to be used. And that's it for the